everybody. Welcome back to Front Porch Catholic, where we talk about the grit and glory of domestic life on our Ohio hobby farm. And it is Sunday morning. I'm taking this walk out to just walk our grounds, get my eye on everything for the week. It's something that I enjoy doing on Sundays after everyone's been fed lunch and the little ones are occupied playing. I'm gonna just share with you my walk and let you see what I'm seeing today. I'm gonna show you some animals, some trees, some garden stuff, and then I'm gonna top it all off with the pool. We have had quite a journey with this pool build. As you know, we like to do a lot of things ourselves, and we don't draw the line at home improvement or animal husbandry. We have now taken it up to recreation and built our own pool this year. And you can watch one of our videos called Work Hard, Play Hard about the beginnings of that story. Behind me is a continuation of another tale. We did a video on pollarding trees. These are willow trees, and pollarding is when you just kind of cut back the main limbs, taking them down and then let new growth shoot out. We did a video on that back in March. So I hope you check that out and learn all about pollarding, but in the meantime, you can just share my enthusiasm about how very vigorous the new growth is. So happy about that. It's created some privacy for our barn, and yeah, what's not to love about a little bit of privacy? Hiya, Claysia. How are you this morning? Your mama's getting ready to have a baby. Spice Cake there in the back left. She is going to have a foal any day now, and I can tell that that day is approaching because her udders are getting full, and she's starting to look like a little milk cow. And then the girl on the right here, that's Eleanor. She's going to have a baby in August. So we got a lot to look forward to here. Lots of new babies on the farm. So I'm walking through the barn here. I'm realizing there are so many things that I would just love to have been sharing with you over these last few weeks. We've just been going from one project to the next, and in between eating, praying, playing, visiting people, going on trips. The boys went out to South Dakota. They went on a little camping trip out to the Black Hills, and that was such a great bonding experience for them. And I'm going to show you some videos of that in the next video we make, showing you the highlights of their trip. But you know, up here we've got a hayloft full of hay that we've been cutting and drying and fluffing and putting up for our livestock for the fall and for the winter when we can't have them out on pasture here in Ohio. And I'm also seeing, oh, behind me, there are just huge bookshelves. They look not like bookshelves right now, but oh goodness, they're about, I think, 10 feet tall, 4.5 feet wide. There's 3 cases of them, and they're going to go in our library. As you know, we love books. We love to read. We love to learn through reading, and building a family library has been a huge asset for us over the last 15 years that we've been doing it. We educate our kids through a lot of the books we have here at home, and homeschooling is a big part of our journey as well. And so it's just so helpful in homeschooling and in homesteading to have resources on hand that don't require you to jump in front of a computer to find out some information on something that you might be, some trouble you might be running into, or a new hobby that you're trying to develop. Oh, there's some cleaning out of the barn we've been doing. By we, I mean Joe. I hear a rooster. I'm going to show him to you. This is our rogue rooster. His name is Mason, and he always escapes. Oh, here he is. Here you are. But he's super kind, docile. He's never attacked anybody, so as far as roosters go, he's a win. But he just will not stay contained. All right, I just jumped into our chicken coop, which we brought from 10 miles away. It was a lake house garage, and we were able to bring this whole shed over here on a trailer. We did a video called "Can He Move the Chicken Coop 10 Miles?" I'll link it below because it's a really neat video. It has the kids in it working hard, doing what they do best, being good kids. Oh, can you see them? Anyway, I feel like that was a really great video because it showed our family working together to do something that would benefit us for the long term, and that's the provision of this chicken coop for these hens. They give us great eggs. We ate some of them today. So far Sunday has been a great day. Oh, Mason. Okay, had a brief time out there. I had a mini heart attack. That rooster turned me into a liar. I was looking at his hens, and he cornered me. He came back into the coop, saw me there. I don't know if he felt threatened, but he charged me. So this fellow may have to go. We'll see. Okay. Behind me we have our little ducks. We got some Indian runners. I'll show them to you up close. I haven't shown them to you yet, but I'm happy to share them with you as the season gets on. These Indian runners came from California. We ordered them from an Ohio hatchery, but they partner with a hatchery over in California for the waterfowl. Anyway, these Indian runners will give us some good eggs. They are a really comical breed. I love that they stand upright like little wine bottles, and they do not fly. Another project we've been doing is getting our border walkway in order. We have lavender plants, some English lavender I picked up at Lowe's for like $4 a quart. They were pretty tender plants when I got them in, but they have filled out nicely and are blooming. They smell so nice. Here, take a whiff. Did I get that on camera? I don't know. Anyway, peonies are also lining it. We've got gladiolus coming up, and we did a little work on our Marion garden. We just planted, see, there she is, some impatiens, some purple queens, and also these beautiful begonias. You normally see them in containers, but I put them in my garden thinking they would fill out really nicely and just be a good contrast to that dark mulch and the brick. So hopefully those colors will pop, give some honor to Our Lady, and yeah, remind us of some of the beautiful things in life. And just a quick scan of Joe's beautiful vegetable garden. We have corn, beans, sweet peas, zucchini, raspberries, strawberries, potatoes, pumpkins. Our wheat patch has come up. I'm really glad about that wheat. Let me show it to you. We've never grown wheat before, but we thought with the whole quarantine and who knows what the world's going to be like, we'd give it a try, see if we couldn't get some wheat to mature here, and maybe we'll make some of our own bread. We have to thrash it and do all the wheat stuff. I don't even know what all the wheat stuff is. I know we have to like cut it, let it dry, and then somehow get these wheat berries to come off and be able to grind them. So we'll see how that project goes. I'm sure we'll take you along. These are my Kuni piglets. I'm selling 2 more this week. They'll be going to their new home to be meat pigs for some great family. And I'm raising up, my pig plan changed. I had this pig plan, it was in our Kuni piglet video. That has changed a lot due to many things. But I've got mommy pig over here. I'm gonna keep 2 girls, 1 boar, which I will turn into a barrow, and probably will raise them up to eat. And I'm bringing in a new boar this coming week to hopefully be the daddy of many more piglets to come. These pigs have been great. They are so docile, so easy to take care of, comical to boot. They look attractive, they're red and black spotted, and they're slow growers. They're easy on your pasture, they eat grass, and are very easy keepers. So if you're thinking about raising up a pig for your family, consider the Kuni. Some other lettuces, some romaine and sale lettuce, some rainbow chard. These are our potatoes. They're blooming, which helps us know that those potatoes are going to set in the ground. Let's see, some white onions. We ate some of them green. We also have red onions down here. These are more of our sweet peas we've been eating. I put them in stir fries. We steam them. The kids like to eat them fresh. There's pole beans. Growing up these poles, a bunch of those. Our patch of corn. Looking great. More than knee-high by the 4th of July, I'd say, so should be a successful year for sweet corn. All right, I'm jumping the hills of potatoes here so I can get through to my pumpkin patch. One of the pumpkin patches. I planted a couple different varieties of fairy tale pumpkins. One of them is Cinderella, one is Red Attempts, one is, oh golly, actual fairy tale pumpkins, and then these here are the Musc de Provence. They're green and awesome looking, but they are dark green color. Oh, I have a surprise milkweed growing amongst my pumpkin vines. So those are looking really good. I've got several hills of those, and then we've got our brassicas, some of our broccoli under cover so that little bugs don't lay their caterpillars there and eat the stuff that we want to eat. And do a cabbage reveal. Are these cabbages? Yeah, these are our cabbages. They're looking good. Still pretty small. A lot of growing to do before Oktoberfest and sauerkraut time. I forgot to mention we of course have tomatoes and sweet peppers. What garden is complete without those things? We're growing black crims this year, also some early girls. I'm gonna walk back to the house now. I'm gonna get Joe here on the camera, talk more about this pool, and let you see us enjoying it. Guys, if you're thinking of building your own pool, it's a lot of work, but it's worth it. We hit some real speed bumps, especially regarding water, how to, balance the water and get the iron out of our water because we used our well to fill it. So I'll tell you about that perhaps in the next video, but for now let me show you us enjoying it. Wish you all a very happy Sunday. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next video. Hope you are made happy and holy by your work.
Here we are by our swimming pool, swimming hole in a sense. It was a vicious build. As with most things that you do, after you're finished, you learned a lot, and you could do it the second time a lot better. But hopefully I won't have to do it a second time for about another 25 years. And by then I'll be old. Somebody else can do it for me.
Totally cool.
But Beanie loves it.
Do you love swimming?
We just woke up from a nap, so we're in a trance.